Take two. Okay, who am I? My name is Michael D. Bricker. Who I am is a 41-year-old artist and father trying to make his way in this world. Why do I act? I act to artistically express myself and try to relate to and reach as wide of an audience as I can as an artist. Who is my favorite actor? That's a hard question. I don't actually have favorites. It's always a hard question when people ask me what a favorite is of mine. What I can say, I guess, would be that my favorite actor is me. And I do have a lot of admiration for the Japanese actor Toshiro Mifune. He is an incredible actor, and I hold him in very high regard. He puts himself above and beyond to create the characters in which he has been cast. I could talk about Mifune forever. So maybe Mifune is my favorite actor. I think we'll go with that. What do I do for fun? For fun, I love collaborating artistically with other artists. Honestly, whether it is a painting, a mural, a project, a film, that really is my favorite thing to do. Have other people's ideas come to me come to them with other ideas, and then we create something. We create art that we can share. That's what I do for fun. And ride my motorcycle. Definitely have fun riding my motorcycle. My biggest fear, I would say, would be not reaching my full potential. Why that's my biggest fear is because I have a lot to share. I have a lot to do in this world. And that would be a tragedy. It would be a tragedy to not be able to get to a place where I can really share what I have in my heart, in my soul, in my creativity for others to see, relate to, feel, and connect with. What would I share if I had the platform of superstardom? The first thing I would share is go for it. What I mean by that is the confidence. That's what I'm looking for. I would share the confidence to do what you love. I mean, to really go for it. We live in a society where we are expected to fulfill certain roles, and we leave our passions behind, and it's tragic in my opinion, for us to not really be who we are. And the second thing that I would share, and is very dear to my heart, is I would use the platform to highlight the mistreatment and atrocities, really, that are occurring currently to indigenous cultures, not just in our country, indigenous cultures around the world. People have rights, and with a superstar platform, I could bring attention to some of these, and my tribe in particular. What makes me angry? So, leading into that, what makes me angry? You know what really pisses me off is selfishness. Just talking about it is really hard for me. It's to see somebody benefit from taken advantage of or somebody else's loss, that's probably the most angering thing to me in the world. I believe in community. I believe that as human beings, we need each other and we should build each other up. So selfishness, to see personal gain at somebody else's expense, is what really angers me. Who's my hero? All right. So who's my hero? This one's easy for me. My grandmother. My grandmother has always been my hero. She was a single indigenous woman who raised a baby in the 1940s by herself and provided for her a life that she never had. And she was always self-sacrificing and loving. She is my hero and always will be. Anytime I feel weak or I'm needing assistance or guidance, I will seek the counsel of my grandmother. Although she is passed on, I refer to her and remember how much I admired her strength, and I try and live my life in the same way. Getting a little bit lighter, karaoke night. What would I sing at karaoke night? I would sing Marty Robbins' El Paso. Not because I'm good at singing it, but because I know the song, and I'm a romantic at heart. So that song is probably the only song that I will ever sing for karaoke, and it'll be the one that I sing every time. If I starred in my own television show, what would it be called? I think it would be the duality of a Superman. The character that I would want to portray would be a strong, heroic character who is always fending for the weak, and although he is projecting as strong and heroic, he is constantly dealing with his own fears and inabilities and traumas and everything else that would go along with the constant image of strength and fearlessness. Where do I see myself in 5 years? I see myself continuing artistic collaborations, but the level, the caliber of the artists that I continue to work with just keeps going up. That is where I see myself. Cannot pinpoint the specifics of what that means, but I do know that the collaboration, the artistic expression is just moving up. It's moving forward. If money wasn't an object, what would I do? What would I do all day? I would continue to follow this goal of collaborations. If money wasn't an object, I would fund films, television shows, plays, dinner parties, just to be able to continue to artistically express myself in collaboration with others so that we can tell stories and reach as wide an audience as we can to be able to relate the human experience. Okay, This has been fun. I really appreciate this. And now I've started with the ums and the mums and the umbles. So I don't know if I should be addressing you, Leland, or just leaving it up to whoever's there. I'm grateful. Thank you.